Namaskar, this is Professor S. Lal, Professor of Mathematics and Computing in the Department of Science and Technology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Students, as per your session of probability and random process, today we are going to discuss about some specific feature of Markov chain. And as you know that Markov chain is very important part of the probability and random process. It describes in details about so many stochastics process and the context of the probability and random process is involved in the practical application of engineering problem. So let us come on the topic and enjoy this. So you see here, I'm just going to give you the introduction of Markov chain, and you see the writer. This section introduces Markov chain and describes a few examples. A discrete time stochastic process, as you have seen, you are watching here, under the set xn such that n is greater than or equal to 0 for a countable set S, which a collection of S valued random variables defined on a probability space on Fp. The P is the probability measure on the family of event field F in an event space on the set S is the state space of the process and the value xn belongs to S is the state of the process at time n. The n may present a number other than time such as a length or a job number. The finite dimensional distributions of process are, you know, or you can see probability of x naught is equal to I naught and so on. Xn is equal to iota n and iota naught comma iota 1 comma iota 2 up to iota n belongs to capital S and Sn is greater than or equal to 0. This probability uniquely determine the probabilities of all events of the process. Consequently, two stochastic process defined on different probability space or the same one are equal in distribution if their finite dimensional distributions are equal. Various type of stochastic processes are defined by specifying the dependency among the variables that determine the finite dimensional distribution or by specifying the manner in which the process evolves over time. So students, you see that what is the introduction of Markov chain and how we assess the probability, how we associate the probability in a stochastic process and how the discrete range of discussion describe this. So this was the prima facie introduction of Markov chain, and now please come on the definition of Markov chain. I suggest you that please you take a screenshot of this and you have to remember forever. Everyone asks you that define Markov chain. What do you mean by Markov chain? Whether you are students of engineering in electronics and communication or in computer science or in other, you can say engineering, in each and every engineering, even in your PG level, mathematics and computing person, you have to face the questions that are raised on, you can say, Markov chain. So line by line and one by one, understanding of this concept is required then for your in the future you can say aspect of carrier. So let us write this definition. Firstly, you start writing from these two, equation 2. You start writing from here. I hope it is visible to you. So let us write a stochastic process. A stochastic process. You know, a stochastic means what? Do you know? If you don't know, then a stoch you see the meaning, that is, you can find the meaning of the stochastic means having a random probability distribution. A stochastic, try to understand meaning of this term, stochastic, and you can do Google and you can find the meaning of a stochastic means having a random probability distribution or pattern that may be analyzed statistically but may not be predicted precisely. We can't predict, but we can analyze. We can't predict, but we can analyze. We can say something about the happening of, we can say something about the pattern of the happening, but it is not possible to do forecasting as usually happens in probability theory. So Markov chain is just explaining about a stochastic process, means it is just telling about a pattern, it is just telling about a statistical analysis, and it is tending to add a data. So a stochastic process X, capital X such that Xn such that, let's say, n is greater than or equal to 0 on a commutable set S is a Markov chain if for any ij belongs to capital S and small n belong greater than or equal to 0. Probability of, you can see, xn is equal to j such that x0, x1, x2, x3 up to xn, and is equal to probability of this. This may be taken as equation 1, and similarly you can take it as equation 2. Where this Pij, here we have written Pij is the probability that the Markov chain jumps from state iota to, or sorry, where Pij is the probability that the Markov chain jumps from state I to state j. These transition probabilities satisfy sigma j belongs to S, Pij is equal to 1, and I belongs to S. And the matrix capital P is equal to Pij is the transition matrix of the chain. So by condition 1, as you have seen here, the condition 1 called the Markov property says that at any time n, the next state xn plus 1 is conditionally independent of the past x0, x1, x2 dot xn minus 1 given the present state xn. In other words, the next state is dependent on the past and present only through the present state. The Markov property is an elementary condition that is satisfied by the state of many stochastic phenomena. Consequently, Markov chains and the related continuous time Markov process are natural models for building blocks for application. Now, we shall discuss about, you can see here equation 1.2 means equation 2. It simply says the transition probabilities do not depend on the time parameter n. The Markov chain is therefore time homogeneous. If the transition probabilities were a function of time, the process action would be a non-time homogeneous Markov chain. Such chains are like time homogeneous chain, but the time dependency introduces added accounting details that will not address here. So students, you have seen that what is the definition of Markov chain. This session is powered by digital version 2.0 of Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. And in case of any query, you are suggested that you write your comment in the inbox. I shall try to resolve your query from there. Also, during live interaction, you can interact with me on this topic. Thank you very much for enjoying this lecture.